Yeah, I don't know what happened
Something
between
happened.
Kelly Teller and Taylor Swift,
Yeah,
but something
happened.
must have happened.
100%
because
something happened.
They were hip and hip, hand in hand.
Yeah.
She brought Kelly Teller as her guest to award shows. Like they were besties. Something along the way within the past year happened because they were at Travis's games, and Miles even talked about that. I don't know what happened there. I did see, on a side note, a clip of Miles Teller talking about how much he loves his wife and how she's his best friend, and she cracks him up. And I loved that. I was like, I love to see that, Miles. Love you talking about Kelly in that way, because we don't know much about Kelly Teller.
No.
At all. And, people jump to conclusions and they're like, automatically it must be, Kelly Teller must have done something wrong.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, maybe it was a mutual, something happened along the way.
It is.
We don't know anything. We don't know them.
Yeah.
We don't know much about Kelly Teller, and we don't know what could have happened between the two of them. We can't just make assumptions.
No, we have nothing. We don't even have something to throw around. To be honest, is one of, I think, pop culture's biggest mysteries right now is like, what the fuck happened with these two? They were so close, and they've not really hinted at anything. They've never really alluded. I know people tried to I know when the album track list came out, and even just the names, people were trying to think like, ooh, could this be about Kelly Teller? Or are we going to find any details of what the hell happened? I mean, they were starring in music videos. They were on vacations. They were doing so much together. And Miles did just go on New Heights to promote his new movie, Eternity. Obviously, there wasn't really any deep conversation about their friendship, but of course Travis is on the podcast and talking to Miles, but he had said this in it wasn't this interview that he said it, but that he was like, oh, I don't know. And which is even more interesting to me, because the way that Taylor has talked about this wedding is like, if she's met you one time, you're invited. She's doing press promoting the album in the UK, talking to all these radio hosts. She's like, well, you'll be there, you'll see. And the guy's like, what? It's like, she's like, she wants to have everybody come celebrate. So for Miles to be like, ooh, unsure if we're going to get that invite, it really is a sign that something must have happened, and maybe just laying the groundwork so nobody expects them to be there when the big day does come around.
Right. You never know what could happen. I mean, literally anything could happen.
Yeah.
Friendships fall out. Who knows what happened there? But Miles being on New Heights, maybe they're just not as close. Maybe they're civil and they're just not as close as they were, because I don't think if there was any really big problem,
there'd be like some sort of rumor or something
that Miles would be on New Heights.
Right, that's also
they would
true.
Be like, well, I'm not gonna have your husband come on my fiance's podcast. The whole thing.
But it must be awkward.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Maybe not awkward enough that he's not going to go on the show.
Yeah.
Because he went on the show.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess
I don't know.
Maybe they can be okay. Maybe.
It just really, but it's like, if they can be okay, why wouldn't they be invited to the wedding?
Maybe they haven't even sent out a save the date yet.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe Miles doesn't want to get caught in a situation where he's like, yes, we're going.
Yeah.
And then, just in general, I feel like people feel that way when they answer. Remember when Donna Kelsey was answering so many questions about Taylor Swift, and everyone thought that Donna Kelsey didn't like her because of the way she was answering the questions. She was afraid to speak about it. Like, I think maybe people might just get afraid to speak about things.
But at the same time, they were really so close. Like, I don't know, maybe they just burned too bright for two, it just happened so fast. It's like Selena Gomez with Brooklyn Beckham and Nicolas. Like they seemed like they were thick as thieves for those few months, and now we haven't seen them together in who knows how long. Yeah. Just fizzled out.
Actually, maybe we're not the best of friends.
Yeah. So I don't know. It is very interesting, and I do actually think about this a lot when I see their names come up. I'm like, what the fuck happened? But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see if there really is no invite to the wedding.
We'll see.
Yeah.